Hello everyone, I'm Evan Baker, and welcome to Ice Night Gaming, where skill is inconsequential. Today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we are continuing our quest for our Relic Reborn. So the first thing we have to do is we have to do the Bowl of Embers hard. So I've queued up for that dungeon, and we're just waiting for that to start. I'm thinking of doing this as a triple feature, getting all three of the base primals done in one video, since the fights themselves aren't going to be very long, and the longest part is actually going to be the wait between fights. So as of right now though, we're just waiting. Alright, here we go, we're in the first one. So we're going to see if we get right in this. Is it bad? It's a little trickier than the normal mode. There's some other mechanics, but nothing that a fully prepared group shouldn't be able to handle. Hey, we're gonna get right in this. One thing you gotta watch out for, I mean, the tank's doing a good job keeping him, ahead. One thing we gotta watch out for, there are little things that'll appear underneath me. If they do, I gotta move, because if I don't, they'll explode underneath me, and then, I just like that this is a level 51, so... Oh, good, I'm out of the range of plumes, I know those. Oh, the nails have appeared. I wasn't even paying. I didn't even see them. So these infernal nails that have dropped have to be gotten rid of very quickly. If we don't get rid of them, Ifrit's going to use his ultimate attack, which will deal excessive amounts of damage if the nails still exist at the time he uses it. Which he's going to do right now. So he's going to use Hellfire right now. If those nails had still existed, that would have wiped the party. Oh, get a little free limit break. Oh. I was going to do it, and he disappeared before I could. Let me see if I can do it this time. Before somebody else does. I should better watch out, because he's going to do another set of those in a second. Or not. Oop, there it is. I may have actually got him with the limit break, I don't know. He only had 12% health when I used it, so probably did. I'm actually going to skip on both of these because I actually already have all of the Inferno weapons. I actually did it myself. I'm going to give my commendation to the White Mage, and we're going to get out of here. So that should be... It should be in our inventory or that, or we'll get it when we leave the dungeon. Well, it must have done it. I don't know where. Maybe it's in our key items. Maybe it's in our key items. Yes. So there's our white hot ember. So we got the white hot ember. So we're gonna get right to it. Our next one we got to do is the Howling Eye hard. So the next one in the list. Join right in, and we're just gonna wait until that one begins. Alright, here we go. Number 2. Now we're going into the Howling Eye hard, where we're going to face Garuda. So Garuda's not really a bad one either. The hard mode isn't that bad if you've done the original. Of course, at this point, I can't imagine too many people, unless you've just started the game, haven't even done the hard mode yet. Very elegant as far as primals go. I don't know if this one's going to take that long either. So every time she does that, you need to hide behind the rock so you take damage. That's not a lot of damage, mind you, but you know, you still don't want to get hit by it. Whoop. Gotta get the razor plumes. They'll explode and they'll damage these rocks, and technically we don't want the rocks to get too damaged during this part of the fight, because what'll end up happening is when Garuda reaches a certain amount of health, she's going to teleport into the middle of the room, and she's going to use her basically her finisher. And when she uses her finisher, here we go. Well, here we go. Well, she transported to the middle and then summoned more razor plumes. Okay, well. Razor plumes explode, they damage the rocks, etc. Any minute now she's going to do this thing where she's going to go to the middle, and there it is. So she's going to use this aerial blast. I've learned that hiding behind the rocks doesn't actually do anything, even though everybody does it. But she does that, and then the entire battlefield is open to you. Now in a minute she's going to start dropping these little mini tornadoes that are just going to appear. You know, so you got to watch them, because partway through the fight they'll start to, they'll do that. So you got to kind of watch them. At one point she's supposed to summon a pair of helpers, but we're downing her very quickly, so I don't know if she's actually going to do it. Oh, there they are. But I think we're probably going to we might be able to just focus her down now. Look at that. We're going to take them on. We got to beat them both before we can beat Garuda, though. And there we go. Nice and easy. Oh, just like the last one, if any of the Garuda weapons dropped, I'm gonna get my commendation before everybody disappears. So, I already got, again, just like the last time, I've already got all these. I went and I did this on a much stronger class and soloed the primals enough times to get them all for the purpose of transmogging them, or glamoring them, as they call it in this one. Alright. No time like the present. Need one more. Need one more. Hopefully we can get into this one faster than the last. Average wait, 10 minutes. And we'll see how close that is. Alright, last but not least, we are at the Naval Hard. We are going to face Titan. This is the most annoying part, because you got to be careful. You got to make sure you're close enough to the edge that you don't fall off, but you got to be close enough to the edge that you reduce the amount of damage you take from Geocrush whenever he does it. There he goes again, one more. Now we gotta focus on Titan's heart instead of Titan himself. So when he uses Fury of the Land, it does less damage. Kinda like, you know, kinda like making sure there were enough rocks on the field with Garuda, or making sure we got rid of the, whoops. See, I wasn't even in the way of that, and I got knocked off the thing. That's usually how it goes, though. Which I don't understand, but... I think I was just slightly in the way or something, or he got in my way, and I couldn't get out of... get out of the way of what I was trying to do. Jeez, he focused all three of those on me. There was no way I could have survived that. The hard mode Titan is probably the hardest of the three, because you got all this stuff you're trying to avoid all at once. I got him with the limit break again. There we go. Got him. That one was a little tougher than the other two. I think I actually died twice in that one, trying to avoid all the dynamics. I think it's why I like playing ranged characters instead of close range characters. And I know this Astrologian did a lot of reviving and healing, so I'm going to... there we go. I'm going to give them my... But, with that said, now we can present these items to Geralt. So let's see, we got the White Hot Ember, the Howling Gale, and the Hyperfused Ore. So now we got to go to Revenant's Toll, because I forgot to get the Rad's et Hand Quenching Oil. So we're gonna get it, we're gonna come back. Alright, so now we've given him all the pieces we need, including the oil. And there we go. Now we have the actual spear. Now we can actually no, I don't remember where it is. We might be done for now. Let me see if I equipped it though. Yeah, I think we're actually done for now, because we're working on another one. No, maybe not. Let me see. Nope, maybe not. So... Well, anyway, we've got the actual spear now, the actual, but, you know, we're actually not done yet. There's actually a lot to this. But I'm not sure what, I just got to remember the next portion. So that's going to be my personal task, after the video, after the fact, and we're going to see what we can see. I want to, probably in the next episode, I will focus on whatever comes next, because now that we have this, it looks, you know, Geralt, the only quest he has is for, right now, the only quest he's got is a Relic Reborn, the Omnilex, which, you know, he shouldn't be offering, even because, well, I guess he should be, because the only other a Realm Reborn class that we have up to the appropriate level is our Scholar, which we haven't done yet. So, but I thought there was another quest. Now, since I've already done it once, it might not do the whole thing, but we'll have to see. So, that does it for today's episode. The videos I create on my channel are made possible thanks to the incredible generosity of my Patreon supporters. If you enjoy the work I do here on YouTube, please consider supporting the channel by following the link in the description below. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button. I upload new videos every Sunday and Wednesday, so also remember to turn on the notifications so you never miss an episode. As always, thank you for watching, and see you next episode.